First off, the votes are in for the part 2 of a chapter. Amazon Woman 1. I'm disappointed. Now second, this chapter would probably never happen, and maybe a bit out of shot. I have two things to say. First off, the votes are in for the part 2 of a chapter. Amazon Woman 1. I'm disappointed. Now second, this chapter would probably never happen, and maybe a bit out of character. The entire class looked at the scoreboard and Izuku Midoriya was last. Aizawa looked at him with his sleepy eyes. Midoriya, you came in last, so you're expelled, said Aizawa, shocking everyone. It was real, said Momo, completely shocked. Holy shit, said Kirishima. Everyone's eyes were now on the poor green-haired kid, who was desperately trying not to cry so he wouldn't embarrass himself any further. Bakugo was the only one who didn't feel bad. In fact, he was chuckling to himself. Izuku felt depressed. All that hard for nearly a year. All that work with all might. Even getting his quirk was all for nothing. He turned around and began to walk away. All right, everyone else, go and change back into your school uniforms and Hey, this is bullshit, screamed a girl with brown hair. Her sudden outburst caused Izuku to stop to look back, and she also gained everyone else's attention. What are you talking about, Uraraka? Asked Aizawa, looking at the Ochako. What do you mean, what's wrong? How could you actually expel him? Asked Ochako, very pissed off, with her hands balled into fist. I told you all that whoever is last gets expelled, and I meant it, said Aizawa. He's already a hero. At least to me he is. He saved me when everyone else ran away. How could you expel him? Why not that guy who tried to hurt him? Asked Ochako, pointing at Bakugo. Watch it, bitch, said Bakugo. Enough. I suggest you watch it or you will be leaving as well, Uraraka, said Aizawa. Fine by me, I'm leaving. Screw you, said Ochako, giving Aizawa a finger and walking over to Izuku. Come on, we don't have to take this, said Ochako. But I don't want you to throw your hero career away just because of me, said Izuku. If this school doesn't want someone like you, then I want no part of it. I don't want to be here anymore. If you can't be now, let's go, said Ochako. They both walked away off the school campus, leaving the rest of the class in silence. While Aizawa's expression didn't change at all, they took the gym uniforms with them, said Lita. Did you really mean that about me being your hero? Asked Izuku as they were walking. Of course. You did save me after all. By the way, your name is Deku Midoriya, right? That's what the angry kid was yelling, asked Ochako. Actually, he uses that as an insult. He says it as useless, said Izuku. That's pretty mean, but to me it sounds kinda like, you can do it, said Ochako. Then you can call me Deku, said Izuku with a blush from the praise. Oh, and my name's Ochako Uraraka. I never did get a chance to thank you for saving me, said Ochako. Story continues below. It's not a big deal, said Izuku. It is a big deal to me. It's what made me decide to leave. If the school wants to get rid of a hero like you, then I want no part of it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, smiled Ochako. Izuku felt like his heart was going to burst from happy. This girl was one of the nicest people to him in a long time. Why, you're welcome, Uraraka. So what are we going to do now? Asked Izuku. I'm sure we'll think of something. I don't think my parents are going to be happy, but they will be still support me. What about yours? Asked Ochako. Oh, I think my mom will be more pissed at the school than at me. Actually, maybe I should go tell her now, said Izuku. That's a good idea, Deku, said Ochako. When she said Deku, it felt completely different from when Bakugo said it. It made him feel happy. Are you going to tell your family? Asked Izuku, embarrassed. I'll have to call. They don't live in this city. Do you mind if I come with you? I honestly don't want to be alone right now, said Ochako. Sure, that's fine, said Izuku, starting to lead her to his house. Oh my god, a girl is coming to my house. Oh crap, I better make sure she stays out of my room at all cost. Thought Izuku, worried about losing his new friend because of his nerd ways. He led her to his home and opened the door. Mom, I'm home, said Izuku with Ochako. Izuku, what are you doing here so early? Asked Inko, coming to the door. She then noticed the girl standing with him. And who is this pretty lady? Asked Inko, making Ochako blush from the compliment. Normally she would have a complete meltdown from her son bringing someone home. Even more that it was a girl. But she felt something was wrong since her son was home early on his first day, so she could put her meltdown on hold for now. Mom, this is Ochako Uraraka, said Izuku, introducing her to his mom. I'm his friend, said Ochako. Izuku felt happy at the word friend. That's wonderful to hear that you have a friend, Izuku. But please tell me what you are doing here and not at you. Demanded Inko. Okay, Mom, there's no easy way to say this, but I got expelled, said Izuku. What? Why? Asked Inko. The school didn't want me because I came last in exercise. So I got expelled because of it, said Izuku. He felt his mom give him a soft, caring hug as she cried. I'm so sorry, Izuku. That makes me mad that the school didn't want after all, but I will support you in whatever you want to do, said Inko. Thank you, Mom, said Izuku, hugging his mother back. And your friend was your classmate, right? Then why are you here? Did you get expelled as well? Asked Inko, looking at the brunette. No, ma'am, I left on my own. Your son saved me back at the entrance exam. I didn't want to stay at a school that thinks he's not cut out to be a hero. So I left with him, said Ochako. She then found herself being forced into the group hug by Inko, who was now full on bawling her eyes out. That makes me so happy. Thank you, said Inko. It's no problem, Miss Midoriya, said Ochako, surprised from her strong grip despite being a small woman. You gave up your school career just so my son wouldn't be alone. Please stay for a while, I will make us all some lunch. Izuku, show her around, said Inko, releasing the pair, and she went to the kitchen. Do you mind if I call my family? Asked Ochako. Go ahead, said Izuku. He noticed that she had a flip phone, but he didn't want to be rude by asking questions. He watched her disappear around the corner as she wanted privacy. And now he has his own problems to think about. Wonder what All Might is going to say. He might take his quirk back when he finds out. If that's possible, I still can't believe even with this power I still came last. And I still feel bad for Uraraka. I think I should see how she's doing, thought Izuku. He felt himself start to cry, but he knew he has to be strong. At least he's not doing this alone. He turned the corner and he found Ochako still on the phone. Ochako saw him and signaled for him to come over. Mom, that boy I was talking about is right here. She wants to hear your voice, said Ochako, giving him the phone. Hello, said Izuku. Hi, are you the cute boy my daughter was talking about? Asked Ochako's mom. I never said cute, yelled Ochako with a blush. Izuku had one as well. Anyway, I want to say thank you for saving my daughter. It means a lot me and my husband. And whatever you two decide to do from here on, we will both be supportive to you. She even said you are her hero, said Ochako's mom. It's no problem, said Izuku, still not used to getting praise. Well, me and my husband have to get to work. Good luck you both. Love you Ochako, said Ochako's mom. Love you too mom. Bye, said Ochako with the phone back. She hung up and put the phone back in her pocket. My mom seemed to like you, said Ochako. That's really great, so what are we going to do about our hero career? Asked Izuku. Hey kids, lunch is ready. Called out Inko from the kitchen. We can talk about it over lunch. I'm starving, said Ochako. Mita, said Izuku. Whatever they were going to do, they wouldn't have to do it alone now.
Finally, we can relate. Now we're side by side. This is me. I knew all along we'd find some way to come.